They are spectacular tales of self-defense, action, adventure, and revenge. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 most influential martial arts movies ever made.
Most influential. Okay, yeah. That's definitely a category for greatness, influence.
Number 10, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
You know, it's funny. I've always thought this movie was a little bit overrated. I feel like if I can be like a Chinese cinema elitist, I feel like this movie being so big in the West was kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like the West was like, oh, wuxia, like in 2001. Which, yeah, at the time I was a child, so even I didn't really know about wuxia back then. But it does feel like the West was like playing catch up a little bit by being like, oh, this movie was so good. I do think it's a good movie. I just think it's a little overrated the way it was like kind of held up at the time, but it's still great. Deserves to be on the list. Definitely, for sure, in terms of influence, more for the West probably, but.
Kicking off our countdown is the fantasy-filled epic starring Chow Yun-fat and Michelle Yeoh. Centered on two warriors in pursuit of a stolen magical jade sword, this martial arts extravaganza blew critics' minds back in 2000. It did so by raising the bar for the genre by incorporating romance, a compelling story, incredible cinematography, wonderful costumes, breathtaking locations, and gravity-defying martial arts. Number 9.
It is a good movie. Again, like I said. Oh, my favorite movie of all time. Let's go.
The Matrix.
Hell
the
yeah.
The second film on our list needs no introduction. The Matrix's tale of artificial reality set the stage for some of the most spectacular martial arts ever recorded.
Now, there are people out there who are like, The Matrix, influential martial arts. It's not even a martial arts movie. It's a sci-fi blah blah blue. But it's a fucking martial arts movie. The choreography was done by Yuen Wu-Ping, the GOAT. Greatest choreographer of all time. Sorry, Jackie and Samo and Corey Yuen. Yeah, no, I mean, look. What was this, 99, I think? This is even before Crouching Tiger. Crouching Tiger might have been 2000, actually, but anyway. This movie is so influential. I mean, a lot of people, this is the blend of the Western and Eastern genres, baby. Come on, you gotta love it.
Bullet time aside, no one can forget how the film introduced Keanu Reeves to Kung Fu.
I know Kung Fu.
Show me.
Number 8.
Come on, it's iconic! Get into it, bro.
The Karate Kid.
Okay,
this
yeah.
original story of a martial arts master teaching a bullied New Jersey kid self-defense remains a beloved cult classic.
I never loved this movie, but like, there's no doubt it's like, it's influence cannot be questioned.
Starring Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita, this film showed us there's more to martial arts than raw force, and that Mr. Miyagi knows how to use training for personal gains.
First wash all the car, then wax. Wax.
Wait, why do I have to wash all the car?
Remember, dear.
Number 7. Seven Samurai. A veteran samurai.
Okay, we went from the Karate Kid to Seven Samurai. Wow, what a change of pace. Yeah.
Who has fallen on hard times, answers a village's request for protection from bandits. As a result, he gathers 6 other samurai to help him. This stunning adventure drama by famed director Akira Kurosawa is easily one of the greatest Japanese films to become known in the West.
We went from wax on, wax off, to fucking one of the most severe, iconic stories in cinema. Again, no offense to the Karate Kid. I just think it's kind of funny.
And in turn, it has influenced countless filmmakers. Number 6. Ong-Bak. Played by Tony Jaa.
Yeah, my
He is
man.
A man who lives in a small and peaceful village.
Yeah, give Tony Jaa some love, man. Talk about well, I wouldn't say his career's been snake bit, exactly, but maybe he didn't live up to his career hasn't lived up to the potential that we all saw in him in the early 2000s. But yeah, just I'll throw Ong-Bak on here.
When the village's sacred Buddha statue Ong-Bak is stolen, he is tasked with tracking the thief and reclaiming the religious treasure.
And he does a lot of
Employing
cool
his
shit.
Non-traditional martial arts, the star is now considered the next big celebrity in the genre.
I mean, I say that his career didn't live up, but like, he's like the most famous Muay Thai guy ever, right? I mean, I was gonna say in the modern era, but in cinema history, and therefore ever. So maybe I'm just judging him harshly a little bit because he hasn't had a slew of great films the way Jackie or even Donnie had. He's made a lot of bad movies, but he's still like the number one. He spread the idea of Muay Thai, you know, for people who don't watch UFC, I guess, because there's a lot of UFC guys who did Muay Thai. They get credit too, but as far as cinema goes, I mean Tony Jaa, you know, and 2003, that's like, you know, UFC is like barely getting started back then, I think so.
It's easy to see why, with his thrilling combination of crushing moves and real-life stunts.
He did a lot of cool shit. You could argue in his prime he was a better athlete than Jackie. That you could argue. It's close.
Oh, how does he do that?
Number 5, Fist of Legend. Taking place
Yes.
in 1937, the film tells the tale of a man who returns to Shanghai to find his master dead and the city under Japanese military occupation.
Fist of Legend is the greatest remake of all time. Because the Bruce Lee Fist of Fury is also an iconic film and one of Bruce Lee's better movies, for sure. He only made like 5, but it's in the top 3. it's not number 1. It's either 2 or 3, I would say. But Fist of Legend is just, again, that's maybe Yuen Wu-Ping's magnum opus and Jet Li's magnum opus. It's just incredible.
As a result, he vows revenge on the army's vicious general.
Fist of Legend is must watch. Like, if you're a martial arts movies fan, you have to watch Fist of Legend. Your life is not complete if you like martial arts movies and you haven't seen this movie. It's just the tits. Let me rewind.
Military occupation. As a result, he vows revenge on the army's vicious general. This remake of Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury helped introduce the Western world to the spectacular talent of Jet Li. Not only that, but it also popularized his fight choreographer Yuen Wu-Ping, who went on to work on such films as The Matrix.
Yuen Wu-Ping was in his bag in that movie. He just pulled out all the stops. Also, credit to Billy Chow, who played the general, the Japanese general, fighting Jet Li at the end there. Billy Chow, awesome final boss.
Number 4, The Way of the Dragon. Bruce Lee.
This is the best Bruce Lee movie, by the way. In case Fist of Fury is not number 1. I mean, it's the best Chinese nationalist movie that he did. But Way of the Dragon is his best movie.
He is a man visiting his relatives in Italy. However, he soon finds himself defending his family against brutal gangsters. The consequence is Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee facing off in one of cinema's most memorable confrontations. Lee taunts his prey like a cat with a toy and teaches Norris that you should always shave your chest before battle. Number 3, Kill Bill Volume 1.
This is, I mean, if it's just 10 movies, that's fine. But if these are ranked, Kill Bill shouldn't be number 3. That's insane. But, it's fine being one of the 10, but it's not number 3. That's an insane place to put it.
It's bloody, ultra-violent, and over-the-top in every way. Quentin Tarantino's tale of the bride's revenge registered highly on the cinematic radar, while both redefining and paying tribute to the genre.
Yeah, it's a tribute act. It's like it's like putting an Elvis impersonator on your top 10 rock musicians or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like you can't put Kill Bill or put it number 3. I mean, the thing about Kill Bill, it's a Tarantino movie, so it gets like credit or whatever. And it does have a female lead, a heroine, so I think it deserves props for that, for sure. I mean, outside of that, it's a tribute act. It's like she's dressed like Bruce Lee from Game of Death. It's a retelling of like the Bride's Revenge, which is so I don't know. I just feel like I don't know how it has Ewan McPain doing the fight choreography also, but yeah, I don't hold it in high regard as a martial arts movie. Sorry, I just don't. I wouldn't put it in my top 10, but and number 3 is way too high in my opinion, but. The Crazy 88s are a funny gang, though, and I did like Go-Go, the chick with the mace on the chain mace weapon, so yeah.
Number 2, The Legend of the Drunken Master.
Fuck yeah, bro, let's go! This is my movie. So if this is the Jackie Chan entry, because we haven't had another one, right? So they're saving it for this. Yeah, I mean, as far as like martial arts movies that Jackie Chan did, this is probably the pick.
A semi-sequel to Jackie Chan's earlier martial arts extravaganza, this project popularized the artist around the world and showcased his signature mix of martial arts and comedy. Because of this, and its jaw-dropping 20-minute fight scene that took months to shoot,
The finale, I mean.
Drunken Master easily makes the list of the very best martial arts films ever created.
Here's a Peter Piper playing the flute.
Oh, that's a good one.
Down the hatch! Wheelbarrow!
Number 1, Enter the Dragon.
They put 2 Bruce Lee movie. Well, it's Bruce Lee. It's fine. I mean, Enter the Dragon. Enter the Dragon. I was gonna say. So yeah, that's the other of the top 3 Bruce Lee movies. I'd say, yeah, Way of the Dragons number 1. I would put Fist of Fury number 2. I would put Enter the Dragon number 3. Then The Big Boss number 4. And Game of Death is 5th because he died, and he's only in it for a little bit, so it's not really. It's an incomplete movie, so that's maybe The Big Boss is not that great. So it's yeah.
Rounding out our top 10 list is the first kung fu film to have been made by a Hollywood studio.
I can't believe Bruce Lee only did 4.5 fucking movies. Not even half. 4 and like a quarter fucking movies, man. God damn, life's not fair.
It is also the last fully completed film Bruce Lee appeared in before his death. A true classic in every sense, Enter the Dragon showcases the world's most legendary fighter at the top of his game.
Holy shit, what the hell is this shit? So that's the top 10. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good top 10. Except Kill Bill's the one that I'm like, nah. Nah. Put like a Gordon Liu movie in there instead. I don't know. 36 Chamber Shaolin, 8 Diagram Pole Fighter, something. So, a Sammo movie. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of a Western list. The Kill Bill's, it's kind of a Western list, so it's fine. It's fine.